This recipe for a no-bake Pawpaw Cheesecake from Purdue Extension was making the rounds on the Pawpaw Facebook groups back in September, and you know I've got to give it a try. You can check out some of my other gelatin-based dessert Pawpaw videos, but I didn't have any Knox gelatin when I was making those. I don't have any more fresh Pawpaws, but I had a lot of frozen pulp left over, so this seemed like a great way to get Pawpaws to the Thanksgiving table. The recipe calls for 1 packet of Knox gelatin combined with a half cup of sugar, to which we'll be adding a half cup of hot water, but that'll be a little bit later. I did this a bit ass backwards, as is my way, and I'm combining these frozen 1-ounce cubes of Pawpaw pulp with a block of softened cream cheese. I decided to refrigerate this cheese and Pawpaw mixture so that I could add the gelatin and sugar mixture to it later for it to set. I'll be combining those in the food processor, so unfortunately that's occupied for the time being. And since I'm fancy and bad at following instructions, I decided to make a crust using pecan sandies as opposed to graham crackers, and I did so by grinding them in the bag with a rolling pin. This was not quite a full bag, as several were removed for quality control purposes. I'm adding 1/3 of a cup of melted butter to our pecan sandy crumbs, but you could probably go a bit lighter as the cookies are rather fatty already. We'll add our melted butter to our crumbs along with 3 tablespoons of sugar and shape them in a pie dish using a measuring cup. You'll want to reserve a few of your crumbs for a topping. I then bake the topping and crust for about 15 minutes at 350. After vigorously shaking the gelatin and sugar with hot water, I added it to the food processor with the cheese and Pawpaw mixture. The gelatin sets fast, so working quickly, I got it into the pie crust and into the fridge for several hours. Once it's set, you can top it with some nuts and crumbs. And a little bit of salt. I used black walnuts, of course. It looks good, it tastes good, and it slices well. So thanks for watching, and thanks to Purdue Extension.